I'm going out to the park. I had 4 silvers out a couple weeks ago. Supposed to meet Hap today. 32 degrees, pretty cold outside. Nah, we got frost. That's about it. It's supposed to be sunny and clear today, but it won't get up to about 46 or so until about 11. So it's gonna be a cold one this morning for me. So this is driving, my normal drive into Portland. Sometimes, depends on which direction, which part of Portland I'm going to, but this particular part of Portland is like north, it's North Portland, north, I don't know, heading toward like I-5. This is I-5 in Portland, and you can see off to your right there some graffiti. It's gotten really, really bad in Portland, but almost everything is tagged. Some more graffiti down there you can kind of see, but it's gotten really bad. As soon as you hit like close to the Portland city limits, graffiti is just kind of crazy out here. And I think a lot of it, you know, it all started really, in my opinion, because I drove out here all the time. You know, there are people who report it, but I drove out here to go metal detecting. There's some more right along the side, all along the road, the freeway, and almost any building that doesn't have a fence around it seems to get tagged. But I drove out here a lot. I never saw the graffiti as much as I did until 2020, until COVID. COVID hit, it just got bad. It seems like, I don't know what happened. There was I don't know if it was Black Lives Matters or the tone downing of the police force or what exactly happened. Now, I support Black Lives Matters. I support all life matters, but I don't support lawlessness. I don't care who you are, what age you are, where you come from. I don't care your background, story, or nothing. Lawlessness should be treated the same, and people should be just incarcerated and they should be punished, etc. It's just the way our society is. And if you don't have laws that keep things in order, you've got chaos. You've got just the things that you see right here. You got graffiti up on the signs. It's gonna run rampant. Now, I'm not picking on any particular party at this point, because neither party, Democrat or Republican, they are useless. I don't want to make my videos political. So, I mean, you can make your comments. I won't reply to them saying I agree or don't agree, but neither party is doing the job they need to do. Now, that's on the federal level, that's on the state level, but then the local level, like right here is the local level. Graffiti all up on the fence, everywhere you see, along the highway here. It's just graffiti everywhere. And this wasn't here prior to 2020. So it's I don't know, it's just just a disaster here in Portland as far as the graffiti goes. So I don't know. You could take it for what it's worth, but I'm going Lombard West. Lombard West. It's 31 degrees outside. Looks like we're going to be in the fog. It was clear just a second ago. But almost at my destination. Probably got another couple minutes here. Yeah, I got some homeless camps right next to me here. Can't see them because my camera can't turn that far. But they're in the center here around the turn that I go in. Anywho, going into Portland. This is heading toward what's Portland's called St. John's area. There's some more homeless camps. They're just everywhere. Portland came up with some sort of bogus rule. They came up with a map system where you can't be on the street camping between this particular time and this area. And so it's kind of weird. So people who are homeless don't even know what's going on. They just like, they get told, hey, you're not supposed to be here because here's the new rules. And it's like, heck, like, do they have cell phones half the time? No. And they have access to internet? No. All they want is drugs. Most of them just want drugs. So, hey, by the way, that donut place, Heavenly Donuts, make one of the best donuts in Portland. I think there's 4 of them in Portland area. Anywho, I'm gonna get off the phone and my rant and rave, but anywho, we're on our way to Columbia Park. Park was purchased, I think, by the city of Portland in, I think, 1891, I think, acquired. And they had the grounds for a period of time, and they started to develop the park in around 1909, 1910. So I know that the park was sketched, like a development park was sketched in 1909 or 1910. I have actually that map. And the park has changed somewhat since then, but some of the park has stayed the same. Now, I've been to this park many times, and so has Hap, and neither one of us have ever had a lot of good luck at this very old park. That's the typical problem with old parks, right? They're just typically hit pretty hard. So this particular park, I've only managed to find, prior to a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 silver coins and a buffalo nickel. And that's over a lot of hunts. And this is a really big park. Last couple weeks ago, I came here, I got 4 silvers. I concentrated on one area, and I did very well. So today, I'm focusing on a different part of the park that I really haven't focused a lot of attention on, and we're gonna see if that pans out as well. So, get ready, here we go. It's coming up. All right, well, I got my first Wheatie. It's a, can't quite read it. It's a 1940 or 49. And it was down only about 6 inches. Now, the interesting about this target was, I didn't show it because it was too really iffy, but just so you know, this wheat penny in there, there's another target in there. You can kind of hear it popping through, but my screen painted literally from the 90s all the way down, dipped down a little bit, and came up into the iron. And that was in both directions. So north-south, same pattern, east-west, same pattern. Thought it was unusual. I thought it was gonna be a bottle cap. It was bouncing, it was consistent, even though the numbers kind of floated around, it was consistent, staying in about the 67s. So ended up being a wheat penny, probably on edge, but it was a very unusual pattern. Well, this is either a bottle cap, good silver coin, or a sneaky, nasty memorial penny. I'm getting not okay depth. It's just it's got a good tone. It's got a little scratch to it, but it's a pretty decent signal in both directions. So this is one of those ones that you kind of think, you know, how did somebody miss this? Now, it's right at the entrance of the park. So at the corner of the park right here, right? So it's one of the entrances. And I always like to do the entrances of parks, even though they probably been hit a lot, which makes me wonder why. You know, somebody missed this one, but you know, sometimes I've had good luck next to this, you know, next to the you know, park signs. I don't know what it is. Sometimes that. And so, anywho, we're gonna see what this is, if it's anything at all good. Hap is oh, he's right there. So he's in the area that I found 3 silvers in that little area right there. A little triangle. Pulled I think a couple mercs, and then that silver centavos jewelry piece out of. So I did tell him already that I pulled money out of there, so he's checking me. I probably could have missed something. Let's get back to this target. I'm right at my target. I'm only down at 6.5 inches. Not silver, and it looks like a penny. And please let it be at least a wheat penny. And I think it is. So, it was coming in pretty decent, you know. A little scratchy. I just, I don't know what it is. I just wasn't super excited about it being silver, but I would have liked to have had it been a little bit deeper, actually. To get those deeper silver coins. But I'll see if I can get a date. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a date off. Some of these things are so old and crusty. But let's see. Can we get a date off of that? There we go, 55. All right, well, I'm gonna get back at it, and this is the section I was planning on detecting today. Was this little strip along between the fence and the walkway out that way. Here comes Hap. He's on the other side of that tree. All right, wheat number 2. Oh, the sun. Yeah. This one sucks going in one direction. I like it in one way and not so much the other. Oh, what's that? Oh, something weird. That's probably whatever that is. I don't know if that's what I'm picking up. Looks like a silver. Yeah, I'll take that. A silver pin. Nice. I was looking at, oh, it's not a half a pin. I think this is like a half a heart or something. Yeah, it does say half a heart. And I'm definitely thinking that's sterling. We'll take that. Sweet. It's coming in a fairly good tone in one direction. The other direction, just almost non, you know, and Hap went over it too and thought it might be like a piece of iron, but not iron. We'll take that. Sweet. Yep, it's sterling and has something else written on it. So that's a nice little sweet find. Half a heart. Alright, let's see what this is. That's about the center right there. I hit this on a backswing this direction, and it sounded great at that point. It still sounds really good, but it's bouncing. Obviously, turning 90 It's 67. It's got all kinds of stuff on the screen going here, down, up. See right there, you got 1, 2, 3 dots painting. Even here you've got 3 dots, 1, 2, and 3. So I still like this one. It's an iffy, obviously. It's very iffy when you've got that sporadic cutting in and out target on one side. But it's, you know, what I really, my favorite targets are the ones that sound good in one direction, decent, you know, sound good. It's still painting a lot of little iron and minuscule odds and ends in there. And then when you turn the other way, and it doesn't sound so good, but you can still get the target. That's the key thing. You can still get the target. It could be iron, could be a bottle cap, but I do like this one. Now I was asking Hap, he's down there now. I asked him, he's running in 5 recovery, but I asked him what his sensitivity was, and he's at 29. And I know from the E-trac, like especially in places like old places like this, when you run higher sensitivity, I think you're going to get, I mean, I used to talk about pushing through, but with the sensitivity to get down into things, but you will pick up, I think, more iron, more iron overload. I think it's going to bleed over a little bit more the higher the sensitivity has. So you always have to find the balance. I usually like, see a ball field like that across the street, you know, I could crank it up in there as long as it's stable. Probably less trash and focus maybe more on deeper targets. In the park like this, that's really old. You know, a lot of people have been in this park just picnicking and whatever have you. There's going to be a lot of trash, etc. Shouldn't be too much iron, but I've already picked up a couple big pieces of iron. Bolts, actually, little nuts and bolts. So it's a fine line on I think on sensitivity. You're I think sometimes too much might create falsing, and of course too little, you could miss that potentially a little bit slightly deeper target. So I am surprised that I don't have anything registering on my probe or in the hole at this depth. Very surprised. Very, very surprised. I did that a little while ago when I kicked out my coin. Digging around, and I kicked it out. So let's see, holes here. Let's go a little deeper. I would have expected to have gotten this coin already, like it's 6-7 inches. Wow. Oh. Off center a little bit, not good. But it's down there. Yeah, off center. Nope, it's a coin. It was on, literally on edge. You can actually see the indentation down there. Literally right there is where the coin was, straight up and down 90 degrees, and that was, so it was off. That's just funkiness. So when you get coins on edge, they it's a weedy, they do react different. Oh, well, this was down about 7 inches. Look at that nice green patina. That last coin I had, I couldn't get a date off of it. It was bad. This one, at least on this side, looks pretty good. Let's see if I can get a date on this one. scratchy. In and out 68. Right here next to the cottage that was built in 1930. Sweet, nice greeny, nice greeny. Cottage behind me was built in let's see if I can get my camera to go back to normal. This little guy I think was built in 1940. Uh-oh, lost my penny somewhere in the leaves, but we'll find out in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Still no silver yet. Well, I think Hap's truck is right there. Hap's gonna spend another hour out there in the field. I think I got a good target right here. Now I'm in 20 sensitivity all metal. 91. Got paint here and up, of course, the middle. Red there. But I do like this. I do like this one. So we're gonna see what we get. That was in 20 cents. 25, 96, 90, 97, 90, 79. Okay. We're gonna see what we got. It's pretty much right where that weed is. Right there. I really like this one. We're just, he hasn't found anything, and he was going to just get ready to take off. He said, oh, I got another hour. So I told him I'd never found anything in that ball field. I think the ball field's been there for a long time. But yeah, my hope is today. I mean, I want to spend more time here. I still got all of that and around the corner to do, and around the other side. But the park has changed a little bit. So I know from the original drawing and diagrams, I'm just trying to find where the original part of the park was, and try to work some of those areas where I know, like last where the diamond was, where I was on the other side of the park last couple weeks ago. I found those silvers, and I think they altered the park a little bit over here. So I'll see if I can figure out where that little area was and go back and hunt it. I'm hoping for 2 silvers today. So far, my wheat count's 4. So, you know, I told Hap, I said, hey, you know, when I get to 5 and 6 wheats, you know, that silver's got to be right around the corner. But I'm hoping this is silver, because it stayed in the 90s pretty much the whole time. No, suck. The big suck. Clad dime. This is Columbia Park. I think probably 1910, 1909. This is the drawing for the park itself. Now see this diamond triangle over here on the right side is where I picked up 3 silver coins. Now we hunted along the top part here, and now I'm over here. See this round circle over here on the left side? That's by this light post. I'll show you here in a second. Now my goal is to hunt this circle. I'm not sure what it was at one time. It doesn't look like there was anything planted here. And then my goal is to walk along from the sidewalk about 30-40 feet in to whatever these clear things are. I can't quite read them. All the way down through the park. Now the center section's been changed. I'll show you that in a second. That says music court. It used to be, it says promenade, the promenade. Now it changed into a swimming pool years after. An open air swimming pool to an enclosed swimming pool. But my goal is to walk basically the sidewalk all the way along this little strip onto these sections that are open, these 4 white sections that are like no trees, no plants. And then back to the circle, that area down here at the bottom, and then come up a little bit. Now, what you don't see here on this map is there's some tennis courts on this old map, but there's tennis courts now in the park, and you can see right here some dotted lines exiting the park here, some dotted lines exiting the park here, and over here is the playland, the playground. Now, last week I found a silver dime right at the bottom here next to the sidewalk, and then I did meander up through here and to this crossing. This little diamond is where I found the silver. So I'm right currently hunting next to a light post where I think this round circle is, and I think I might have silver. So here's the light post, the old light posts that are in the park, and I think around this used to be where the big round open circle is. Now that tree's young, this one's old, so I'm assuming, I walked a little bit over there, and I was just coming over here to walk a little bit of this around here, and then I'm going to start doing the grid off about 40 feet in all the way down. There's Hap right there, about 40 feet in all the way down. An area that I'd like to hit is down. I might hit it before I do that first. I might go over there and hit a little bit of these big old trees behind the backstop, just meander a little bit of that, and then come back over here. But I had a good tone. It was bouncing 81, 88. It's like I should have recorded it. When I flipped the dirt up, I thought I saw a silver coin in there. It's going to be underneath the side of the plug, so I don't know if that's silver or not. Looks like it is. I'm gonna guess a rosy, but oh, it's a merc. It's a flat merc. Ooh, nice. I have to say that this was coming in pretty dang good. I mean, it just wasn't obscured or any weirdness. That's kind of what threw me off a little bit about recording it, because it's like I've dug, as you know, I dug that clad dime deeper than this one probably, and this one was I was thinking that the most of the silvers that are left in here are going to be kind of iffy. So, I think Hap got silver over there too. He gave me a thumbs up, shaking it in his water jar. All right, well, I'm going to send him a picture. He'll probably send me a picture, and we'll see what he got here in a minute. 1916. That's sweet. 1916. All right. Hey, 1916s are special coins, I think. I can't remember 1916. I don't know about mint marks on this. Doesn't look like there's a mint mark on there. And unfortunately, I think it's the 1916. Was it D? I think. I can't remember. Any hoot? I'll take that any day. I got another one here that actually sounds pretty good to be true, but that's coming in a little depth, probably 6-7 inches. Let's see if we can get some light on there. It's right where that chestnut is, right there. Problem is, it's too good to be true. Hey, there's Santa. Squirrel! Alright. Let's dig it. Sounds good. Sounds really good. But when they sound that good, I get leery about the ones that sound perfect. Like that one dime though I just got. You know, it wasn't anything around it. It just was a little bit lower numbers, 81. It's probably because it's so thin. And just like this one. This one's coming in good, sounds good, everything's good. It's just like that dime I got a while back that was clad. But anyways, this has got a little depth. So if I had to guess, I want to say silver. I do want to say silver. Oh, is it down there still at the bottom?
Oh, it's in my plug. So it's not as deep as I'd hope, but there might be something else down there. I don't know. Anyways, we got something in the plug. Come on. Now see, this is kind of drives me nuts if this is silver, because is that silver? It looks like silver. Woo. So that's 6 inches from the plug, maybe 5.5. Woo! Silver number 2. And another Merc. All right. Take that. See what year it is. Another oldie. 1925. Sweet. Take it. Oh, you know what I forgot to say when I found that first dime right there? I forgot to say reset the wheat clock, but then it didn't matter because after I meandered all the way over there and all the way back up here and got that other silver, I hadn't found a wheat penny. So reset the wheat penny clock, and now it's my first wheat penny. Down about 7 inches. It's like it was kind of on edge. It was not a very good signal. Sure the year. I can't tell. Almost looks like 24? Could be 54? Well, 39 or 59. One of the two. Anywho, away we go. All right, another 6-7 inch wheatie. Kind of looks like a 30 something there. Can't quite tell. But a wheatie it is. So it's 2 wheaties, I think. All right, wheatie 3 since that last silver. And see how easy it is to miss something? I do 3 passes in this little parking strip section, this little sidewalk section. I go down one side, up the other. I missed this one on the swing on my way back. I got it. That's how easy it is to miss stuff. Sweet. I'll take it though, I'll take it. Well, my plug has got like a big root in it, so I can't lift it up, but I got a wheat greenie, and there's something else in the hole, and I do not know what it is. But this wasn't coming in very high, so it could be a double wheatie. That's a greenie. Dang it. Seriously. Alright, I had to edit this one out a little bit because there was something else in the hole, but it was just a piece of garbage along with this greenie. I don't even know if I'm going to get a date off of that guy either. This is really green, but nice patina. Can't quite see the date there. So anyways, oldie, maybe 36? Yeah, maybe 36. Hard to tell. Anyways, I'm a-going on. Alright, I've lost track on my wheat counts, but it's time. I'm due for the silver anytime. And yet another wheatie. Bogus. You see, I'm getting closer to where the open air swimming pool was, and I mean I'm getting wheat pennies now. Wheat penny. Fairly quick. So I've gotten 3 wheat pennies, I think, in the last. I got 5 feet or so. Yeah, I got myself a little middle button. It's coming in like a 64. It was only down about 3 or 4 inches. And another wheat. Oh, look at that. That is not a wheat. And do you want to know how far down this was? I've been getting all these wheats in here. Oh my gosh. That's down almost, that's down 8. I was down 8 inches. What the heck? That's the law of physics doesn't work, doesn't figure there. What the heck? You know, there's nothing worse than digging. Yeah, it looks like a 38. Nothing worse than digging in hard pan, rocks. It's tree roots. Tree roots have got to be the other nasty thing to dig in. Sorry. 1919. Just give me some coins that age. Come on, more coins. I passed by this one twice. I came by it, didn't like it, swung around, hit it again, dug it. Greeny. Well, I can see what that is from here, and it's got a little hole in the middle. You can see it. It's a Washington State tax token. Now, normally on the E-trac, these ring up like a quarter. This wasn't quite ringing up like a quarter on the Manticore, but it should. Yeah, it does. It just was on edge, I think, and I was getting a funky tone, and I thought I was getting a wheat penny for sure. But I'm pretty impressed with the Manticore's depth. I mean, that was down 7 inches to the bottom of that hole where that token was, and it's basically just a Washington State tax token. You get a lot of those out here. Any hoot. There it is. All right, end of hunt. So, not too bad. I think I got about 14 Wheaties or so. Is that 5, 10? Yeah, 14 Wheaties, 2 silver tax token, and a silver sterling pendant. And I got looks like about 150. That's 250. Probably about 270, 270. I'm clad in all my junk a dug. A few more nails today. A few more nails today. Look at all those nails. A little bit more iron today. But I will admit that a couple of those, I know this one for sure because it's the size, came with a quarter with it. A couple of these other ones came with some stuff with it too. So I'm going to get some nails along with some coins. But it's better than just getting a bunch of nails without coins. And then there's that button. I'll bolt it. Fishing lure, oddball thing, and that's about it. So I classify that's all the junk I'm not saving, and this is what I will save. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.